What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm Javon Smith, and today I want to do 5 tips that every beginner videographer should know. Previously, I did 5 tips that every photographer should know, and since I'm both a videographer and a photographer, I thought I'd do one for videographers. So let's get started. First thing every videographer should definitely get would be high-end memory cards, whether they're SD cards or they're little micro SD cards. Having a high-end and fast card will allow the reading and writing of the card to compress the files and store them a lot better and faster than if it was just a cheap card. It'll also prevent overheating of the camera and allow the time between recording clips and taking pictures to be a lot faster and smoother. Another thing all videographers should definitely know is that stabilization is important. Whether you're shooting music videos, weddings, any ways to stabilize your footage. Simply, even when you're in the editing program, there are things such as warp stabilizer in Premiere Pro that you can use. Things I like to use would be gimbals for stabilizing your footage, and also simply having lenses that have in-lens stabilization or iOS stabilization. Next, all videographers should know that you need an editing program. There are many editing programs out there, but I would recommend 2 editing programs: Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere Pro. They can be very difficult at the beginning with buttons all over, but after you get used to it, they are amazing programs to edit. And with your super creative minds, you won't be held back at all. I think all videographers should definitely have an extra camera or a backup camera, or even a camera simply for just having different angles. Say you're shooting a documentary or an interview. You have your main camera, you have a camera on the side, you have a camera on the other side, so you should have tons of different angles to switch between. If you're shooting weddings or events, something happens to your main camera, it's nice to have a backup camera just in case, so you don't have to cancel. And last, the 5th tip I would give to any beginner videographer is to get extra batteries. Camera batteries, drone batteries, gimbal batteries. I can't even count the amount of times I've been out shooting, taking pictures, and my batteries have all died, and I'm just wishing I had 2 or 3 extra just stuck in my bag. Alright, that brings the video to an end. That wraps up all 5 of the tips that... Goodness, I'm not smooth with this. Alright, and that wraps up 5 tips I give to any beginner videographer. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you didn't see the 5 tips for every photographer, definitely go check that out. I'll have it at the end of this video and in the description. Again, if you like this video, drop a like, and I will see you in the next video.
Watching seasons change.